So the Calgary Real Estate Board came out with the 2024 forecast for what is going to happen here in the Calgary real estate market. And again, crystal ball time. I will say this, it is to no surprise that they are expecting for us to have a seller market for the better half of 2024. Here in January, we're already seeing an incredible amount of demand already in the marketplace. As a matter of fact, the sales so far this January up by over 42% compared to January of 2023, which is now kind of setting the stage here for 2024 with a low inventory continues to be the challenge. Now, why is it that we have low inventory? It is purely due to the international and interprovincial migration, and this is expected to slow here in 2024 but remain strong enough to support housing demand, which will mean prices will continue to increase. However, they're predicting not at the same pace as what we saw in 2023. Now, migration levels have surpassed 30,000 migrants per quarter for the last 5 consecutive quarters, with Q3 of 2023 reporting a new record high of over 56,000. This is a huge part of why we are seeing the low inventory here in the Calgary marketplace, as the demand is just peaking essentially. Calgary's 2024 population growth is forecast to increase by 3.6%, down from last year's 4.7%. And recent estimates from Statistics Canada show that Calgary is accounting for nearly half of the population growth within our province. So again, with all this influx of people coming into our province and into Calgary, this is going to continue to have high pressure on the supply needs, as we are in short supply, as you know, and this is also going to have an impact obviously on the rental market as well, as many of the international migrants that are coming into the city will go into the rental pool, and we can continue to see high demand in the rental market as well, with rents continuing to increase. We all know that affordability is a struggle. However, there's nothing on the horizon that's going to say that our demand is going to slow and that we're going to see a big influx of new inventory. While many homeowners are sitting there with mortgages that are set for renewal here in 2024, we could see some more properties entering the market for people looking to either downsize into the lower price points, which will continue to increase the demand in those lower price points already due to the higher interest rate environment, especially apartments and row and townhomes product that is here in the marketplace. Now, the one thing that we will also likely see here is people looking to upsize. Now that there is more of a predictable landscape for where the interest rates are going to go, people may now start to look at what it's going to cost them to move up into that bigger home for those growing families that have the needs for them. Then this will also open up some inventory in the lower price points as well. They're forecasting that it's going to be, yes, another very tight market and a seller's market for a majority of the year, but CREB is also predicting that we're going to start to see the demand ease up near the second half of the year and us going more into a balanced market. Again, these are purely predictions. When it comes to buying and selling, does it really matter what the market is doing, because you are transacting in a seller market, which means you're going to sell your house for more, which means you're likely going to be paying more for your home as well. So it essentially turns out to be a wash. The one thing that Calgarians have to keep in mind is that Calgary is still considered very affordable when you compare us to the greater Toronto market and the greater Vancouver market. For example, in Vancouver, a single family home is nearly $2 million, and in Toronto, a single family home is almost $1.3 million. That is obviously massive savings for them when they come to Calgary and look at our prices. It's either nearly 50% off or almost 2/3 off the price for a single family detached home. So with all the migration coming in from other provinces, we're going to continue to see a very tight market. If you are a buyer looking to purchase, you need to work with a real estate professional. You need to make sure that you have your pre-approval set, ready to go, with a pre-approval letter from your bank and lender, as well as your down payment and deposit already in your bank account, ready to be deployed if you find that property, because you could find that property the very first day that you go out it could even be the first property you see. So you got to be ready to act. And again, these are some of the predictions that the Calgary Real Estate Board has. And if you would like more information, we will include a link to the full report where you can read all the ins and outs about what the Calgary Real Estate Board is predicting for 2024.